Well, I am going to work on a little bit of paint here with some alcohol inks because I've been going around this mushroom box. I'm talking to my phone instead of you. I'm confused. Let's see. Shannon says, I love it. It's like a vivid melting dream. Yes. Yes. I love that. I love the artsy people. They come up with the coolest titles. Hey Sally, welcome. Linda, welcome. Welcome in, peeps. So anyway, we're just talking. So if you are interested in learning how to make this, let me just tell you right now, the list is easy. It's just you're going to use your unicorn spit, or if you don't want your unicorn spit, you can use acrylics because they dry fast. So that's what we're looking for. But if you have unicorn spit or you've never used it before, now's a great time to try it. So it's just so easy to work with, and if you don't know about it, it's non-toxic, water-soluble. It dries quickly, but as soon as you touch water to it again, it reactivates. So it's twofold. You just have to be careful of that. Make sure that you seal it with what I do is I spray it with a Minwax polyurethane spray, and just a quick spritz, and then I can keep working on top of that, and I like to do that in layers. This one so far I have not sprayed at all. This started with an alcohol ink pour. Then I went to unicorn spit for the little mushroom, the she mushroom, and then I mixed the unicorn spit and alcohol ink on this part on the water, and that was the unicorn spit with Floetrol. So, you know, it's a lot of different ways to use this product. It goes with a lot of different things, or it stands alone, and I love it. And it sinks right into the wood. That's the thing. If I hadn't had left the white solid, if I would have put it into a little bit more Floetrol, I wouldn't have those bumps. But it's okay because this is the part that gets a layer of resin. So I'm okay with that. But I really like the fact that when you're working with a unicorn spit, it just sinks. It doesn't just sink into the wood, I mean, it stains the wood. So, and then it's just super slick. It's just as smooth as it was, you know, however smooth you sanded it. Your fault if it's not. So anyway, it's a really cool product. If you've never tried it before, give it a go. Alcohol inks. You're intrigued. Buffalo. I can only tell you a little. I don't know that much on the alcohol inks. I'll tell you what I do know. I like T-Rex alcohol inks because I call myself a newbie to it. And they're big bottles and they're inexpensive, but they have the pigment that I'm looking for when I'm doing bigger pieces. And alcohol ink works fabulous on wood, and I'm just beginning to learn that. And what I use these watercolor brushes, and some of them are like plastic feeling and some aren't, I don't know. But anyway, you put the clear blending solution in them, and then you use your alcohol inks. I just put them in a cup if you want, and dip your pen right in there and just go at it. I'm telling you what, it is so fun. Just take different colors. You don't even have to have anything in mind, you know, just start putting colors on wood, and it is, well, let me show you what happened. I'll be right back. Isn't that cool? It was going to be the unicorn spit I tried, but it ended up to be working with like full-on alcohol ink. So then I went ahead and started embellishing with the unicorn spit. And the unicorn spit has a mind of its own, and that is why I so appreciate it. As an artist who also has that same feeling. Oh, and I even did the sides. I like that, you know, it kind of follows it around. So, and the top, and of course the bottom, but whatever. Alcohol inks. That's all I can tell you. And if you're still here, Buffalo. Aw, thank you, Cassandra. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I lucked out. I'm telling you, I had a wave underneath the bubble thing. I mean, it's funny, it's like I have that stupid mermaid in the closet right now. It is in the closet, literally. Because there were so many times during that mermaid that I could have stopped. But let me tell you, I'm not sorry. And I'm not throwing it away because that sucker is on wood and it's a beautiful piece of wood. I'm going to show you the mess I've made because you're going to love it later. Trust me. You got to trust the process. Okay. It's one of those. It's one of those that it's hard for me to look at because I've seen her be so pretty before. Okay, so she's got like this helmet head. Oh my God. And I showed my sister and she's like, did you put sunglasses on her? And I was like, no, I'm trying to put some shadow back in her face. It is, I gotta show you guys. This is, look what happened. Oh my God. Yeah, but look how pretty her tail is. Focus on the tail. You see nothing. The rest of it's looking good though. I've added a lot of different stuff. Took out a bunch, opened it back up a little bit more. Yeah, hard to see in this. Anyway, so she's in a timeout. That's what she gets. But yeah, man, if you're going into those alcohol inks, get some wood because they're a blast on the wood. Here's the situation. I wanted a little bit larger, ouch, a little bit larger cradle board, but I didn't get one. So this is what I ended up with, this little tiny one. It might be cool, right? So that's all it is we're just using a cradle board. We're just using that side of it. And so what we will do is we'll sit down with our cradle board and we'll paint it the background of whatever theme you want, whatever floats your boat. And it could be galaxy, it could be underwater. Ooh, that would be cool, underwater. It could be fairy forest. Come up with some ideas, guys. What else? You're registered, yay! Thank you, I'm excited too. Well, share it with whoever you think would like it. Oh, that's so cool. I'll send you the supplies list needed. So, okay, there's that. So start thinking right now as to what kind of light up thing you want, because it does light up. Okay, so let me see. All right, so this was my second choice. I thought round, that would be cool. Problem is, well, now it doesn't look like so much of a problem. After looking at that, this I thought looked like it's such a tiny space. But after looking at that, maybe not. I might go round. That'll be fun. So galaxy, I'm thinking. And we're gonna use epoxy sculpt, so we want to change, well, at least if you've got a square or rectangle, you kind of want to change this squareness look if you're doing the fairy forest, I think, in my head. So when you do your epoxy sculpt and you do your branches and stuff, you can go up above it or what. You can even have a loop of epoxy sculpt and then come back down. And I'm telling you what, you won't have to worry about it busting or anything. It will not come off. It won't break. It's fabulous stuff. It's epoxy. It's 2-part epoxy. It comes in a set like this, either a big set like this or a small. I recommend the small, and if you want more of it, just get 2 smalls, because otherwise it will dry out and then bummer, can't use it. So use your gloves, and probably you want something on your face. Follow the directions. Anyway, it comes in white, tan, and black. Super white. It doesn't look white, but it will. That stinks, so yeah. Okay, so you keep just a chunk of one and a chunk of the other, equal parts, and then mix it together, and then set it aside, and in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whenever, start working with it again. And it's really tacky and sticky, so you'll need gloves, you'll need a few gloves. And then after a while, about maybe 15-20 minutes, you can take your gloves off and start working with it. It's okay, because it's mixed and all that. So but when it's really sticky, it is a pain to work with, but it's also the best time to stick it onto something. So think about that. And you can build onto it. Like, you might want to stick the trunk on, and then I was talking to my sister and saying I want some of the roots to kind of go up, you know, where you can kind of see through them, because I want mine to have the lights in the tree. So that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, so I can do it in layers. It's just going to take time, so I can't do it that type in the class. It's wet and runny. Man, that'd be better. Mine feels like it's almost dry and I just got it. But when you start working with it, it's okay. There's no problem. But my other one I got a big bucket, and it was the first time I ever used it. I guess I was enthusiastic. But man, I couldn't get through it before it ended up giving up the ghost. An underwater galaxy. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love artists. Yes. The paint, the look of the paint on it. It's a unicorn spit. Cool. And this is the most fun part. So you want a set of fairy lights. So can you see them? Makes it magical. And that could be like an ocean underwater, coral reef, your galaxy underwater. Fabulous. I'm just saying, it was just one of those happy little accidents. Thanks, Bob Ross, spirit. Seriously, I'm just like, oh, what am I going to do now? Well, thank you so much. Thanks, sis. I love you. So anyway, I was trying to think the other night. I was up till 3 in the morning for some random reason, and I was thinking, how can I put fairy lights in this? You know what I'm saying? So you'll want some fairy lights. I did a not so good thing. I have I have a Fiesta. This is not it. Let's see, maybe it's this. See, this is nice, but I only have one set of these whites, I think. Yeah, and then we have a party. so, ooh, the music's good. Yeah, you can't see anything. No, you can't see, but Well, you know, maybe I should do a children's theme, since that's kind of how it feels to me when I look at this. Either, you know, I don't know. I'll start thinking about that as I put this in the closet with the mermaid and just order me some other lights, because I don't know what to do with it. I need artist brains, pitching people. And then this, we're going to do another one of these, another ghost pour. This is the unicorn spit over Floetrol. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I think aesthetically, what I wanted to do in my head was, I already see this as a lake. I mean, to me, there's a reflection. This is a lake. Look at the mountain. There's the shadow of the mountain. See what I'm saying? So there is a line of a lake right there. So I wanted to put the tree up and around like that. But then I saw all of the color and thought of all the tree, and it would balance-wise in my head be leaning heavy. So then Sherry thought, and I had already thought, that I was running a fire, so it was a confirmation to put it on the other side. You see it. I love it when people see what I see. Play in some alcohol ink and get some gloves on. It's just going to be really quick. I don't want it matchy-matchy. You know, I don't want to go extreme. Don't think I have to worry about it. I wasn't thinking when I was painting. I was just getting into it, and I was doing the moon. And then I realized, oh no, the hinge is going to be over it. And it's like, doesn't matter, it's the back of the box. So they should be happy they have a painting on the back of the box at that point. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. Shannon, absolutely. Possibilities are endless. All right, let me get this right fast. Gloves. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my sparkling T-Rexes somewhere, and these, let's see. And that's what I started this treasure box off with, was that purple and red alcohol ink is what I did. Is I just alcohol inked it all around. And then I started messing with the unicorn spit, putting a little she mushroom. So then I came in last night and worked with some more spit and alcohol combination. And that's what we'll do today. I want to get a little cup, get some alcohol ink. And I like a cup because you can just keep dipping back into it. You don't have to keep opening the cap and closing it all the time. Aw, bye Sherry. Have a great weekend. Thanks, honey. Thanks for catching her. Love you, sis. Thank you. I know I sent a message to Dawn because she said she wanted to be here, but I didn't know if she got it or not. You've never heard of unicorn spit? I'm excited for you. Yes, Kate. Oh man, I'm telling you what, when I first saw it, it was a few years ago. And I was like, yeah, but it better be good, because it seemed pricey to me. But it really does go a long way. It is saturated, let me tell you what. So, and do you know, you can, I don't know what you do, I'll have to go check out your page, but, so I just put in this purple, blue, quantum cobalt right here. Yeah, I was going to say something, I can't remember what. It'll come back to me. Ooh, listen to the fantasy music, that's pretty. Let's put in the plasma purple. And I'm just mixing them both a little bit together in this cup. And no alcohol, no whatever that is. isopropyl alcohol. Okay, and then I have these little watercolor pens, brushes, but I don't do watercolor. Oh no, I don't. I need to change my profile because, I've tried it, but I don't work in it. So I said all mediums because I just love to skip around and play in everything, sculpt a little, wire work, do painting, just, whatever. So, but I've never been pulled back to watercolor. So clear blending solution in here, in this watercolor pen. And I've had it in there, I just keep refilling it. You just undo. They are like ridiculously cheap. They come with different brushes. Apparently I had yellow on that one. But they come with different brush tips. Some are plasticky brush tips, which is perfect really for the wood. And that's what I was gonna say, if you're still here. You can even use unicorn spit on jeans. You can paint clothes or totes or hats or tennis shoes, whatever. It's an amazing product, and I recommend you go to their Unicorn Spit official group on Facebook because you can get a lot of good things from the people that made it. And that woman made it in her kitchen. Girl boss. Dang. All right, what am I looking for? I like to get also a little bit stiffer brush as well. And this is the blending solution that is in there. Now for unicorn spit, you just need water. That's it, just water. And that's how you clean it up, just water. So it's a beautiful product. It's non-toxic. Jasmine scented with real natural oils. All right, purple and blue, here we go. I want to take it may be this. It may be this spot of red that's getting me, or it may be good to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'll take this out. Can you see this, where I'm at? Or do I need to hold it up? Oh, I know, I love that music, and I'm so glad you do. It affects other people differently sometimes. But I love it. It's not a bad thing on the copyright thing. It's just like, I'll never make money from ads, but it's not like I've got the followers or something that I'm doing that anyway. So it's like, I'm sorry, I'll put who says it, whose music it is. But it is so relaxing. So I just go over whatever color I want. And this has the Floetrol on it. So it's not soaking into the wood like if I were to do it right on the side. And you'll see kind of probably a difference in a little bit. Let's see. That green is a little too green. And I'm not worried about it lasting, staying, because this is getting resined. So it'll get a spritz of Minwax spray, polyurethane spray. And once that's dried, then it gets resined. The rest will get sprayed. And then the inside, that's going to be a party. That's where the art really begins. And I think I want to do another fairy house because I just had a blast doing that. Tables and chairs and curtains. And I even had a painting of a mushroom on the wall inside. And then she had a grotto. It led the stairs down into like this water grotto. It was great. I do want to live there. Where are they? Hard to tell. Thank you, Kate. You are sweet. I definitely will head to your page. I know as soon as I get there, I'll know. But it's hard to remember. And also, do you ever wonder, I mean, if anybody here goes live, do you ever wonder, like, are they people you know that are just incognito and for some reason aren't saying that, hey, you know me, bozo? You know? It's like, I hope if I actually know them outside of this, that they tell me. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. That's kind of pretty. That darkened it up a little bit, I'm happy. Yeah, I say all this stuff about this brush, and then I use this. But the reason I am is because I have Floetrol on that, and I don't want to dig into it. So I'm just using a regular brush. So. And it's nice to add just touches here and there that, you know, add just a little bit more depth and interest. Not all over, you know, just wherever that music takes you. This is almost looking like a flower. Is this the front of the box or the back? Okay. But that's kind of a cool look, isn't it? See, it just does it on its own. Alcohol inks and a unicorn spit, they do have a mind of their own, and their mind matches mine. We are in sync. You're gonna love it. If you get colors of unicorn spit, you've never bought any before, and you can't get the whole thing just in case, because that was my situation. It's like, let me just buy 4 or whatever. Well, I started picking up, I've got like the small set first. I've got a plethora. The small set. And then I wanted the sparkles so bad, but I really needed to replace some of the regular set. So I got another small set. So then I got the sparkles, and I really like the sparkles, but I don't use them in everything because, you know, it's just, if everything sparkles, then nothing sparkles. But the nice thing about the unicorn spit sparkles is, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, here's some down here. It's really not a glitter. It soaks into the wood. It's just amazing. And here's the gold. That's the gold gosling. Isn't that great? And you can't feel a thing. It's not like paint, you know, either the alcohol ink or that. It's just wood that you feel. So your seal, if you wanted to resin it, it'd just be gorgeous. So this is what that's gonna get. It's gonna get a seal of resin. Gonna pop off. Thank you, Caldrich. Welcome. I hope you guys register for that live event to do this and make one for yourself, either a galaxy or a foray fairest. Oh, you've never gone live. Oh, yeah, I don't think about that much either, actually, about who's on the other side, except for every once in a while when someone will say something in a way that sounds too familiar. I'm like, who are you really? Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's free. And you just, if you register, I'm going to be sending out the supplies list of what you might need. And, you know, you can chop off whatever you don't want to use on yours. It's your project. So you do what you do you. But it's just my suggestion and what I'm going to use. And then you decide what you're going to use. So I'll send that to you, and the other ones that have registered, and I'm so excited that you guys are doing that, because I keep going back to check. It's just like a kid at Christmas, and I was like, oh my god, I've got like 3 people. Doesn't matter. Hey mama, welcome. Oh sweet, you registered. Thanks, Caldrich. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. You guys, if you don't know, I have a Cape Charles Art YouTube channel. Cape Charles Art. Tongue twister. So I'm trying to build that because you've got to get to like 1,000 subscribers on there. That's gonna be, you know, years, but so what? It's a goal. I'm gonna get there. So if you want to help an artist out, go to Cape Charles Art on YouTube. It's in my link, also a link in my bio. But and subscribe. I won't spam you. I don't want your email. I'm not there for that. I am just here to, I've got this desire to inspire other people to realize that they can create, because I believe that everybody's a creator. Everybody. So everyone's a creator. They've got that in there. And I think just a lot of times people have tried something or a certain way, maybe a certain medium, maybe a certain teacher offended them. I don't know. But for some reason they got it in their head that they can't draw, paint, whatever it is that they say to themselves. And I can say this because I used to be one of them. And I still, at times, fight my way through that. But now it's getting easier. I've got like tools in a chest of how to get through those steps faster so you can get back to the fun stuff. Painting and stop, you know, comparing, bashing, whatever. Anyway, so that's my YouTube channel, and what I do is I do my lives and then I try and edit out as much as possible and then keep the gist of it and repost it so that if people want to re-watch it because they missed a part or they had to go or whatever, they can watch it there at their own time. So anyway, and it's fun, you know, so I'd appreciate it. I would really appreciate that. And if I can help you out in your art journey in any way, let me know, because I am all here for that. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, you guys are the best. I really appreciate you. Well, I'm going to pop off of here so I can go get some housework done. And my eyes are almost done dilating, so that's good. Anyway. This has been a great time. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'm looking forward to doing that. Let me go get those lists that I'll send out. And if you have any questions, just DM me back, and I just stay and work at home, so you are not going to bother me. All right? All right. Love and light to you all. Have a great day, and hey, happy weekend. Bye.